So almost ready to get underway and towing the slab, Chase Dollander. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch to contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Isaac Paredes leading things off and takes a strike. That misses the zone. Ball one. And that's outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And here it comes. Ground ball left side into the outfield. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Batting second, center fielder Jake Myers.
And the batter now, Jake Myers. Pitch is in there, and that's strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. And that one hammered. And that gets down in the corner. Rounds third, headed for the plate. Relay throw home. He scores and they have the lead. 1-0.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice job going the opposite way with it, letting the ball travel and not allowing the barrel to hook around the ball. It's so frustrating when you see a good pitch and your hands roll over. It was on the outside part of the plate, and he approached it perfectly.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Yeah, that's fouled off.
Altuve officially joined the 2,000 hit club in 2023 with every career hit as a Houston Astro. Third player in club history with 2,000 hits and 200 home runs. Jeff Bagwell, Craig Biggio, those are the two others, and that's some great company, Boog.
On the ground. Sends it to Tolia, and they get Altuve for the out. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Batting second, a really important guy for them, Jake Myers.
Well, he's an important part of this lineup for sure. I mean, there's no doubt about it, Boog. It's somebody that they try to feed off of. He does a lot of things, very well up there at the plate. He's got a presence about him, and, he's a guy that you really kind of like to watch swing the bat.
Cam Smith, the next to hit, takes outside. Liner, base hit. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. Hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
2 on, 1 out. So now the Astros designated hitter, Victor Caratini. Check swing, and he went. Strike one.
At this point, the clean inning is over. Got to settle in, focus on the hitter, and get out of it with minimal damage.
Close, but call the ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play, minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Runner takes off. Tolia steps on the bag for 1. In there safely. And they take a 2-run lead.
Catcher, Yainer Diaz.
At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another runner in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Just missed. To the right side, Estrada on to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But 2 runs for them and they jump ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Astros 2 and the Rockies coming up. Back here in Denver, our starter in this one, Colton Gordon. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, no doubt about it. He's going to have to put together some consistently good performances in order to bring that ERA down. Now, he's got good stuff. He's just got to be able to have confidence, trust it, and really go after hitters, not nibble. Trust that his stuff can have late life and miss barrels of bats.
Tyler Freeman leading things off and takes a strike.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. Gets him. 1 away on a drop third strike.
Oh, that was perfect execution of that curveball. Down and in. He gets it out of the danger zone, and you really can't do it much better than that. It's in the zone the entire way, so you have to swing as a hitter, but then it just falls off the table and almost hits you in the back foot.
Now at the plate, Hunter Goodman. Foul ball. That's inside, and that is ball 1. 1 out, bases empty. Just missed. That one misses, and that's ball 3.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Draws the walk there.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
So, man aboard. Here's the left fielder, Jordan Beck. Grounder might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, they had the chance of turning 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the ball as he tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And first offering is fouled off. Beck off of first with 2 away. And that misses. And that's ball 1.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Up and in, 2-2. Grounds 1 to short. Dubon. They get the force, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. The Rockies strand 1, and they're down 2-0. Top of the second, and here's the first baseman, Christian Walker. Dolander back to work. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
0-2.
Right side, hard hit. Fires over to first. And quickly one away in the second.
Batting 8th, left fielder, Cooper Hummel.
So digging in, Cooper Hummel. He's been a great free agent sign. And that clips the inside corner. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2.
Absolutely frozen on that heater right down the middle, and that's a pitch you're just not getting back. Now he's in a tough spot, especially after falling behind on a good first pitch.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
You know, the danger with the slider is leaving it out over the heart of the plate and getting contact on it. If you're going to miss, you want to miss towards the corners, not in the middle. Right there, he does a great job with hard break at the end. He ran it inside. Very difficult to do anything when you're...
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Back here at Coors Field, here's the center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
Center fielder, Brenton Doyle.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And a good start to the inning.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Out in front and foul to the left side. And the lefty with the 0-1. That one hooked foul. Nobody out. Runner at first.
One ball, two strikes.
In the dirt, but kept close. And a swing and a miss. Now one away.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Michael Tolia, a switch hitter batting right. And that's outside, and that's ball one. And a foul ball. Doyle leads off first with one away. Outside with a breaking ball. Rip right field. That's back there. That one way back, and it's gone. That's worth the price of admission. And we're level. It's 2-2.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times, the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
So it's all tied up thanks to the home run. Orlando Arcia digging in for the Rockies. Inside, almost got him. One down, base is empty.
Well, we call that keyhole. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Next offering is in for a strike.
So far, all we've seen in this at-bat are fastballs. Look for him to slow it down right here ahead in the count.
Next pitch way upstairs. And a ground ball to first. Tosses to the pitcher covering the bag. 2 down.
Batting ninth, designated hitter, Ryan McMahon.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. Fastball for a strike. Foul ball there. And that's downstairs and outside.
1 and 2.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Myers makes the play, and that's the inning. But the Rocks bring in 2 on this big fly. And we're deadlocked now at 2 apiece. Top half of the third inning. Now the third baseman, Isaac Paredes. Paredes getting to start at the hot corner, hitting leadoff in today's game, and he's a native of Mexico. Off the plate inside, and it's 1-0.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Just missed.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Just missed. Swing and a drive deep right field. That one hops against the fence. Now he'll turn for second. The relay not in time. That's a leadoff double.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Textbook bat control right there. Got a pitch on the outside, saw it deep into the zone, and just barreled it up, went the other way for the knock.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Next to hit, Jake Myers. Check swing, but he went too far. 0-1. No outs. Runner on second. Fouled off. He was late. 0-2 now. Got him looking. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Jose Altuve updated here.
Altuve has a lot of history with the Astros. In fact, he's played so many seasons in Houston that he's the only player to be named an All-Star in both leagues while playing for the same team. You know, Boog, Altuve goes back all the way to those Astros days in the NL Central before they moved to the AL West.
That's outside. And 1-1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
And now 2-1. Runner at second here, one gone. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Good pitchers make pitches in big situations, and right here with a middle of the order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Now batting, number 11.
First and second, one out. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, a come-and-get-me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
That's down and in. A slider missed.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
And a count 1-2. Line drive, caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting a line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Swing and a ground ball. That ends the frame. 2 left for the Astros. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2. And we're back. And now Tyler Freeman.
Right fielder, Tyler Freeman.
And there's a foul ball. Just missed. And that skips in the dirt. Ground ball up the middle. Dubon. Leadoff hitter gone in the third.
I love how guys at this level are able to slow the game down, whether it's in the batter's box or on defense. And right there, that was a good job of knowing just how much time he had. We talk about that internal clock. He was able to gather himself, get a good grip, and make an accurate throw across the diamond.
Stepping in, Hunter Goodman. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a 2-bagger.
Waste no time there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
1 out, runner at second. Beck now at the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. There's the strike. Man at second. There's a strike.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit and not an easy one to throw either.
One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. And ball one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark. 2-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Thairo Estrada digging in for the Rockies. He's 0 for 1. And delivers outside. Two outs and one in scoring position. That one's in there. That's strike one. Hit on the ground to the right side, and it goes just foul. That one misses, and that's ball 2. In the dirt. To third. Tag. Got him. Bang, bang play, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies, and this game is still tied at 2-2. And welcome back to the ballpark as we go to the top of the fourth. And stepping in for the Astros, Yainer Diaz. Upstairs, 1-0. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
Well, these Astros showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. It's still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Line to left. One up, one down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian Walker.
And now it's Christian Walker. This one in the air, center field. Doyle on his way over. And there's 2 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Cooper
Down the
Hummel.
left fielder, Cooper Hummel. His first at bat was a strikeout. On the ground, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Astros go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2. Back here in Denver, now it's the second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Second baseman, Thairo Estrada.
Fastball for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
And that's off the inside edge. And it's 1-1.
balls, 2 strikes.
Line drive. Hummel makes the grab, 1 away.
Now batting, center fielder, Renton.
And now the center fielder, Renton Doyle. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Outside corner for a strike.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Ripped on a line. And foul ball. And the 0-2. Left field. And puts the squeeze on that one. Out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Kyle
Farmer getting ready to hit. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. In for a strike. It's 0-1. The shortstop takes a ball.
Good spot there, but didn't get the strike at the knees and doesn't seem too convinced by the call out there on the mound as he tries to get a better sense of the umpire strike zone.
2 outs. And downstairs.
2-1.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Check swing, called strike.
Okay.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. That one the other way. And foul ball. Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Tolia in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
Next pitch is outside. Farmer, the runner at first with 2 gone.
Oh, that's inside.
Orlando Arcia in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. And the 3-1. Fouled off down the right side.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hard hit left side. Tosses across to first, and that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 man left. We played 4. We are tied 2-2. Back here at Coors Field, top 5, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading it off, Mauricio Dubon. Dolander back to work. Right through there for a strike.
Well, these Astros finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
And here is Isaac Paredes. And that one a little bit high. And that misses. Now 2-0. All tied up, and we're at the top of the fifth. And that is out of play. Fought off foul. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Just misses the mark outside the zone.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
One down, base is empty. On the ground, right side, and there's a hit.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Just a simple ground ball the other way. They had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Go ahead run on base. Jake Myers up next for the Astros. Runner on the go. Swing and a miss. Throw to second, and he's out. And he grounds one to the right side. Estrada. That's the third out. Astros are down quietly. Halfway through, and we're tied 2 apiece. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Orlando Arcia. Just missed. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Hunter Brown up and loosening in the pen. Valdez also getting ready. That's to third. Paredes. The throw to first. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan McMahon.
Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. That's in there. 0-1. Base is empty, 1 away. Last half of inning number 5. To the right side, Walker. He takes it on his own, and that quickly 2 away.
Now batting, right fielder, Tyler Freeman.
So the lineup flips over, and now Tyler Freeman 0 for 2 in this one. Check swing. He held up. Ball 1.
Oh, he's got to be pretty proud of this outing so far. Sometimes guys cower coming into a ballpark like this, but he's attacked hitters. Pitching on the road like this is very impressive. This has been a treat to watch.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brings it in. And that is that. So they make short work of him there. 5 innings complete. We are tied 2-2. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve. Altuve in his 14th season, 34-year-old vet, and he was born in Venezuela. That misses, and that is ball one. Sliced hard but foul.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
In there. And so now 1-2. In the air, left field. Beck sizes this one up. And there's one away.
Now batting, number 11.
Cam Smith will hit next. 1 for 2. First pitch misses. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Jimmy Herget getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird also throwing. That's off the inside corner, and the count is 2-0. Yeah, that's fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Freeman makes the grab, and there's 2 gone.
Now batting, designated hitter
Vic Caratini at the plate. He's a catcher by trade, but the DH here in this one. Just missed. Inside. Yeah, that's ball 2. 2 down, nobody on, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Fouled off left side. Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See,
and he got him. Strike 3, and that'll retire the side. So they go quietly there. 2, 3, 4 due up in the home half of the 6th. We are tied 2-2. Hunter Brown on to pitch out of the pen here.
Well, good luck against this guy. He's been extremely tough to hit this year. His numbers are excellent.
Number 58, Hunter Brown.
And now the catcher comes up to him. Hunter Goodman.
Catcher, Hunter Goodman.
Fastball in for a strike. Going along. Activity in the Houston bullpen. Ryan King, the left-hander, up and throwing. Abreu warming up as well. And that's way high. And now it's even 1-1. Late swing fouled off.
A little tardy on that fastball. Is going to have to get it going a little quicker. Get that front foot down.
And a good eye there.
Good location, good take. Sometimes you want the hitter to prove he can lay off that pitch.
Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. In time to get him. 1 away in the strikeout. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Next to hit, Jordan Beck. That one is absolutely belted. The one hops off the wall, should be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
He was all over that one. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely. A chance now to take the lead, and at this point in the game, that could be a deciding run.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Thairo Estrada. And that is cut on and missed. And it's 0-1.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound. It's a tough pitch, but in terms of the best pitch you're going to get to hit in the at-bat, that fastball was down enough where you're going to catch up to one. That's the one, which he elevates. Guys aren't touched it.
With the go-ahead run standing at second here in the bottom of the sixth. And a swing and a miss. Now 2 out.
Up next for the Rockies.
So up next, Brenton Doyle. He is singled and he is flied to left. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Runner at second, 2 down. Next offering is in for a strike. This to third, and that's a fair ball. Runner around third. He'll score, throws to second, and in at second with an RBI double.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Nice job keeping it fair as he turned on it down the line, and once it got through the infield, it threw a double all the way.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Kyle Farmer. He is struck out and he is walked. Now a screamer into the outfield. Myers pulls it in on the run. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 3-2 ball game.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound,
Number
Jimmy
44.
Hergen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2. Got him swinging. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Christian Walker digs in now. And a pop-up right side, foul territory. Has room, and he makes the catch.
Hey, man, 4 pitches, 2 outs. That is an excellent base.
Fielder, Cooper Hummel.
Cooper Hummel up next for the Astros.
Well, both sides equally as strong. So not a good time to try to turn him around with a relief pitcher and put him on the other side of the plate.
That clips a corner.
No, 1 strike.
Got him. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for Houston. They trail it 3-2. Set for the last half of the 7th. And now the first baseman, Michael
Leading
Toglia.
off for the Rockies, first baseman, Michael Toglia.
Just missed.
1 ball, no strike.
And a big swing and a miss.
1-1.
And strike 2.
1-2.
Fights that one away. Still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Stays alive.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one.
You know,
Up
variant
next for the
speeds
Rockies,
can be just as
third
useful for a
baseman,
pitcher as
Orlando
movement. As you see right
Arcia.
there, it really wasn't a great location. But the fact that the velocity change had the hitter off balance, and that's all you got to do sometimes.
So digging in, Orlando Arcia has grounded out a couple of times. Cut on and lifted in the air. Makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Ryan
2 outs,
McMahon.
base is empty. Now it's the DH, Ryan McMahon.
A lot of pitchers have caught on to how good he is hitting the first pitch. Smart to avoid the zone right there.
Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Three, 2 now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
Liner, and this could be trouble. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Here's Tyler Freeman to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Pitch misses inside. Ball 1.
1 ball, no strike.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Late on that fastball.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Ball.
Next offering is fouled back. on second, 2 down. In the air, right field, Smith. That is the inning. So 1 left for Colorado, and it remains a 3-2 ball game. We're at the top of the 8th, and stepping in for the Astros, Mauricio
Leading off for
Dubon.
the Astros, shortstop, Mauricio Dubon.
Herget back to work. That one finds the corner. That's strike 1. Movement in the bullpen. Seth Halverson getting ready to come on for Bud Black. Bird getting cranked up as well. Looking to get the tying run on base. Swings and misses. 0-2. The shortstop takes the ball. And it's even up. Outside with a breaking ball. Isaac Paredes in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. Up the middle, Estrada tosses to first, and that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
That's what a good sinker's designed to do. Get a guy to roll over a little bit, hit the ball on the ground, kill some worms while you're at it.
Here's the Astros leadoff man, Isaac Paredes. 3 for 3 with 2 singles and a double. Right through there for a strike. Holding on to a 1-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. To the right side, Tolia takes it himself. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in a ball game like this, positioned perfectly.
And now it's going to be Jake Myers. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. On the ground to first. Tolia takes it himself, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Astros are down quietly. They're down 3-2.
Now pitching for Houston.
So a new pitcher out of the bullpen for the Astros,
74.
Brian King.
And one thing on him, he's been really good this season at keeping the ball in the park. Not an easy guy to take deep.
Well, 1-run game, so in now for Colorado, Hunter Goodman.
Hunter Goodman.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1 is fouled off. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. And that one hops the wall. Now he'll turn for second, and he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. A well-deserved double on a great swing. Got everything going on time. He stayed balanced and he squared it up about as well as you could possibly ask.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Jordan Beck digging in for the Rockies. 1 for 3. Missed inside with the curve. Way high. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.